gameplay sharp and fast, or just a chat that's built to last. He reads the comments, sees the names, ignites community flames. If someone's down or feeling lost, he counts the gain, ignores the cost, shares a story kind and true, words of wisdom shining through. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. It's more than just watching a screen unfold. It's finding courage, brave and bold. He builds a space where folks connect, showing kindness and respect. Turns a dull night into fun, inspiring viewers one by one. With every stream he plays his part, putting encouragement in every heart. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. So tune on in, don't delay, let Rocket Wolf brighten up your day. Yeah, Rocket Wolf, keep shining on, stream until the break of dawn, or whenever you sign on. Woo! Woo! The world outside feels gray and slow. Got that screen fatigue, nowhere to go. Scrolling feeds the same old view, wishing for something fresh and new. Then a ping, a welcome sight. Rocket Wolf's going live tonight. Click the link, the channel loads. Time to share the daily loads. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. Maybe gameplay sharp and fast, or just a chat that's built to last. He reads the comments, sees the names, ignites community flames. If someone's down or feeling lost, he counts the gain, ignores the cost, shares a story kind and true, words of wisdom shining through. Oh, Rocket Wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here. It's more than just watching a screen unfold. It's finding courage, brave and bold. He builds a space where folks connect, showing kindness plays his part, putting encouragement in every heart. Oh, rocket wolf on the stream so bright, chasing shadows, bringing the light, with pixels flashing and a voice so clear, banishing boredom, calming fear. He delights and lifts us high, with wisdom shared beneath the digital sky, entertaining, full of cheer. So glad to have a Rocket Wolf here.
And a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone wherever you're at in the world. We are live here in the Rocket Wolf Studios in far north Queensland, Australia, the island continent. And it is a Cinco de Mayo here, as well as in the, not quite the UK, Europe, and Africa. They're still on a May the 4th be with you, as well as in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. And good morning, Miss Bandit, with an 85 stream streak. That's awesome. Thank you very much for your huge support. Yeah, and we are on Cinco de Mayo here. Tomorrow will be Revenge of the 6th. You're certainly welcome. And knock on wood, seems like everything's working like it's supposed to, except for the bot. It's not showing in Discord that we are live for some reason. Let's make sure the bot is responding properly. It is. Not sure what that's about. Let me see if dashboard's saying that we're live in Discord. It's just not showing that way. We're a little bit moist this morning. Humidity's up there a little bit. We're floating around 69 degrees with a feel like temperature of 69 degrees. And we got a little bit of weather hanging around the coastline, but we're not going to be experiencing any of that. So it should be fine for us today. We might get a sprinkle here and there. And also thanks to Secretera for the redeem twice, securing his spot as first in stream today. Thank you very much for that. And let's see, what's in the news today? Okay, well, gold is hovering around $4,500 an ounce. Brent crude is teasing $114 a barrel. And Bitcoin is desperately trying to recover. So Bitcoin hit about $135,000 in August last year. And in the span of about 6 or 7 months, has been crashing down to about $75,000. That was in the end of March, beginning of April. And it's struggling. So people are taking a bath on Bitcoin and abandoning and selling off as quick as they can. Hey, Mr. Toxic Pig, how are you doing, mate? Hope things are well with you. Yes, that's true, Toxic. That's true. I'm not an investor in Bitcoin or anything like that. Yeah, because you know, Secretary, if the trend keeps going the way it's going, it's going to be down around the same price as gold, which will make it just about worthless. in the next 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. I feel bad for people that invested in Bitcoin. Yeah, I was really late yesterday, Bandit. I was 4 hours late because of how badly Windows screwed with my Stream Deck before I finally got that fixed. And then Twitch was like, oh my God. And then I had, right at the end of my stream, I had internet issues from my ISP. Fortunately, it was just as we were ending. But yeah, this morning, knock on wood, we seem to be a little bit smoother with things working, except for, oh, there it goes. All right, Discord just announced we're live on Twitch. A sideways pattern for next 6 months. I can see that happening. Floor is 50K. True that. History does repeat. It does repeat. It cycles. It cycles. Boy, that's a volatile market. So volatile. That's a roller coaster ride I do not want to be on. I don't care if a ticket is $1. Thrill seekers, I think, are all over that, though. Yeah, you know what? If you don't have the mindset of long-term strategy, you know, long-term gain, it's kind of like, well, it's Coca-Cola's not as volatile. Coca-Cola has a nice steady. It's a roller coaster ride along the way. It's not terrifying. It's not adrenaline rush or anything like that, but you can look at the 5-year, 10-year, and 20-year Coca-Cola just keeps going up and up and up, and so does PepsiCo. Pharmaceuticals are kind of the same way, a little more volatile. Real estate, definite, upward trend along history. Yeah, exactly. I expect you have a pretty solid portfolio, Toxic. If I had the money, mine would all be long-term strategies. All of them would be. You try? Indeed. I probably would have taken a bath on Glaxo Wellcome. I think Glaxo sold. Oh, I might be remembering it wrong, but I think Glaxo sold out to Johnson & Johnson. I'm not sure. They were strong for such a long time, and then poof. But yeah, if I would recommend investments for anybody's portfolio, solid investment in Coke, solid investment in Pepsi, solid investment in real estate. Good morning. I should be doing that. I should be walking. Anyway, while we're waiting, let's get Foundry fired up, hey? And I'm not even sure what we're waiting on. I'm just being a slowpoke. Yep, long-term value, preservation growth, indeed. Yep, 100% agree. Any product or service that is that volatile, coupled with the fact that Bitcoin, NFTs, and stuff like that are not real tangible currencies, I actually believe in something you can hold in your hand or stuff under your mattress for safekeeping. Or close to it anyway. I mean, investing in to me, in my humble opinion, investing in Bitcoin is like investing on the clouds in the sky every day. How much clouds are going to be, what shape the clouds are going to be, that kind of thing. That's what that's what it feels like to me. We are definitely starting out with some good music today. All right then. Hang on a second. There's a blast from the past. Treat it like gold. Yeah, that's right. Because all the gold has been... Hang on, did we mine all the gold out of Earth already? But yeah, gold hit 5 grand a short while ago, and it's already back down to 4,500. But it's kind of like... It's almost mimicking Coca-Cola. It's got its little bitty roller coaster rides, but it's steady growth. There's more? Yeah, exactly. I was just curious. I used to buy $1 gold coins at the bank. I'm pretty sure that was plated gold. But I was curious. I never got around to checking out to see how much gold that was. The content, percentage of content. Good morning, Jack. How are you doing, sir? Good afternoon, actually. Trains. Zinc plated with very little actual gold. Right, okay. Yep. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect there being any other metals, you know, like platinum or nickel. I might have expected a certain amount of it in there. You know, it might be alloyed metal. I don't know. Okay, these are at full capacity. Gotta switch too. Oh my goodness. Well, that'll keep Tiny Hulk busy for quite a while, I'm sure. Okay, we are solid on these guys. So we're gonna come over here. Actually, I wanted to see how far away a grid connection would be. Because... the grid connection here, we got the big transformer. I actually didn't have to follow that, but yeah. We might as well bring power over. How much wire do we have? Got plenty of wire. That's a small anyway. Can we change that to... No, hang on. Is it, has the prices gone up significantly? Oh, we only got 2 power poles. Only 32 meters for large poles. Okay, that fairly sucks. 32 meters for small. Wait. It says large pole is 64 meters. What? Oh, right. Okay. The first part of games are like $100. Yeah, Secretary, so it was telling me the range of the small, which is 32, larges are 64, but when you're connecting, it's based on the distance of the small, not the large. That's all right. Oh, we'll get one on the all right, right about there for a large one. I think I probably need to make yeah, probably need to make a few more of these. Um, all right, guess we'll clean up some veg. Try that again. Really? It's not vegetation we can remove, though. Cannot be mined. So it's blocked, permanently blocked by vegetation. Structure blocked by object, vegetation. Doesn't look like it's blocked by vegetation. That'll work. Yeah, I know it goes through, goes through block. Weird. All right, let's get some foundation plugged in here. Actually, I don't think these have to be... Yeah, they do, actually. Yeah, I think they have to have some sort of foundation. So that should be powered floor. And... yeah. Do we have a metric yet where we can aim at a power pole? Nope. And get an idea of the... oh, wow. Transformer. Let's just see what it says. Where are we at? Large, small. I don't see any geothermals. Are these not on the list yet? It's alphabetical. EFG would be geothermals. Oh, they actually don't have, right. Never mind. They don't have a power rating. They actually have to go into boilers. Okay. None and hide. Dun, 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 dun. So we need these bad boys. Let me see if they're in the list on this transformer. I wish it would highlight the transformer we're looking at. I think it's this one right here. I think it's this orange one. There's no power consumers, but it doesn't say... Hang on, geothermal up here? Solar, steam... It won't be a steam, it will be a... Well, it'll be a steam turbine. Steam turbine. Not listed in the power generators. There it is, up there, 24. Just shows the total, doesn't show where they're at. Shows the transformers, and that's it. Alright, it doesn't show which, where it's at, but it shows we've got 24 steam turbines producing 86 megawatts, 86.5 megawatts. And this is a 2-to-1 ratio, so we got 3 thermals and 6 steam turbines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we'll get those in the making. And I think what we'll do is we will connect them on the far side here. I don't know how wide it has to be. But since we have plenty of platforms, we'll just do this. Where are the ports at? So on the inside, 1, 2, 3. They are opposite of each other. Okay. They don't actually say... Yeah, they do. Input for the ignium-enriched water. I should rotate this one. Yep. So let's take this one down and put it that way. That's more better. And take some pipage. Yep, I suppose that's good, coming from this direction. And then, of course, the steam outputs on this side. Oh, those rocks, my God. And there we go. And we'll have one there as well. Oopa. All right, that's a steam output. That will go in that direction. And that's a steam output from those. Excellent. And then the ignium input. That will be oh, come on. And one there, one there. And then, of course, the train can bring the material in from here. All right, ignium infused input, steam output. Since it's a 1-to-1, we really don't have to worry about oh, hang on. Did I only do 5? Yep. One more. We don't have to have a reservoir tank. Should have put that. I guess that's all right. I can change that port. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. That says yeah, steam input. Okay, so let's change this from here. And we'll put a T there. Oh, Rocket, get the right one, my God. Ah. Thank you. Done. All right, connection for steam. This probably has to be a large. And I don't see a large in here anywhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but, you know, why replace it later, right? Wow, I'm only down to 94 plates and 117 rods. I need to get some materials going. Okay. Yep. So we'll put it right there. And let's see if we can stretch a wire. To here. Almost. Oh, it's too far. Oh, that connects floating on there. All right. Actually, I wonder... I should be able to string all of these together, I think. They might... I think that was an update. Oops. I think that was an update where we can string them together. Yes. There we go. Done. To the power pole. Oh, that's a floaty for sure. No. Hang on. Was that too far away? Or was that connectable? Connectable. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. All right, so when it's powered on, that's 30 steam turbines. Excellent. Oops. Yep. All right, so we'll bring trains in here. Which will be a path coming down this way. We'll pull on, let's see, it's coming down this way. Going this way. And then back. There's our train. Single train. Goes around the loop. So then we need it to break off, go in this direction. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. All right, now when it comes back this way, it's going to have to loop back in. Which means it'll go down and around. Oh, that's fine. It's at least that's only one set of tracks. We can do that. Oops. Oh. It doesn't turn in time. That does. That turns in time. Oh, tracks. Build some track, yep. $50 should be enough. There we go. Now, is this segment gonna be enough? Probably not. Yeah, those train stations are too big. Let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. And let's use... I know the train stations are pretty tall. Guys are getting in my way. I can't see. Now that may or may not be enough height. It's gonna be real close. And we will need 2 of these. Hang on. Two of those, and one of those. Boy, that brought us right down to the bare minimum. I gotta unload some of these lower tier things. Good song. Okay, I don't need whatever this is. Rocky Desert. Don't need the biomass. Too bad I can't recycle some of this equipment. All right, everything else looks like we can hold on to. Got a few items, mechanical items we can drop off in the equipment shed, so might get rid of the pipeline and the pump. And drill ship will keep. Keep the drill ship. The borehole machine. Elevators we can hang on to. Might get rid of this adapter. Yeah. Okay. Let's put our... See, he's coming in this direction, so... blocked by terrain. Yep, alright, okay. Needs to be a little more clearance. Oh, good tune. Thank you, Bandit. We had enough AC/DC. It should be okay. I think we only needed one block to get that bad boy tucked in there. We'll turn this one into the train station. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get some pipe. Hey, zombie. Happy Cinco de Mayo, zombie. You know what? I took a look, zombie, and it turns out May 6th, Revenge of the 6th, is what everybody is shifting to because Revenge of the 5th didn't pun out so good. 5th didn't rhyme with Sith so much, where 6th and Sith rhymed better, and they also decided it wouldn't conflict with Cinco de Mayo, so Cinco de Mayo can be a thing, and then Revenge of the 6th can be on the 6th of May. Yeah, when you mentioned that, it made me curious, so I went to look that up to see what the deal was, and yeah, sure enough, there was a shift. There was a shift. I need a tank. Vault 34. Or was it Vault 33? Good song. That was from Fallout. Or they used it in Fallout. Did you ever see the Fallout series? Yeah, it was. I thought it was pretty good. A little gory, but it was pretty good. Yeah, I'm out of plates. I never actually played the game, but I liked the series. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's easier to respawn. Because when I respawn, I'm right here at the plates. And rods are over here. Actually, I will take 4 each. It's a little extra in the backpack, but... Four and 4. That'll work. Alright, we got an ad break coming up here shortly. So we'll get down here to the lava layer. All right, tank, liquid tank. We'll just do one. I know I did two on the other one, but I think one will be fine as a buffer. I reckon that'll work. All right, add brake. This is going to be an unload. That's going to be an unload. All right, we'll take a little break here. Then we'll be right back. Hang in there, everybody. Okay, welcome back, everybody, and thank you very much for hanging out through the ad break. All right, so we'll take a little bit of pipage here and connect it up. That should do it. Oops. Uh, okay, and out. And an out. And the tank. And oops. Oh. Boom. Done. All right, now we just need to name it. Those are already on uploads or downloads. Unload. We're gonna set the name, but before we do, lava layer drop 2. Yeah. Put it at 30 seconds to start. So it'll start at the top, go to the first drop, go to the second drop, and then go back up. It should be what it does. So it fills up, delivers, goes around the loop, back up to fill up. Yeah, we'll see how fast it transfers. Now, it should take this fork right here. Yep, excellent. Oh. Wow, 100% CPU? What's going on there? That bad boy fills up fast. Alright, so 30 seconds is a little much. These bad boys. Whee! Around the loop. And then up the ramp. Perfect. Fill her up, boys. Shouldn't take long to fill these up. These are pretty quick. Look how fast. Boom. All right, so now that we got 2 of those working, we need to come to what is it? This one right here. And we'll need to change this to a T. Might as well make this one a T also. Yeah. And then this one should be a T. There we go. Oh, pipe is too long without a pump. Wow, just barely. That's water. All right. Let's take this. and a loader. No building. What? What? Alright, whatever. No building. Sitting right up against the building. Oh, no port. Okay. Right. So a pump. Coming from down there. Right. There's a pump right there. I see. I don't know if that's... Is that dirt up there? Can't tell what it's looking at. Should be able to... Oh, I see. It's over the top of a belt. Yep. All right, let's do this. Let's put, shoot, we can't do that. There's only 2 blocks there. Tricky, tricky. I can still do it. I guess we will use this pump. We'll turn this into a T. All right, that continuously feeds that line. Feeds out that way. Which means we don't actually need There we go. No red pipes. Water flowing in both directions. This is making olamite. And now we got water coming in here. Both machines are producing a little bit behind the power curve because, yeah, we cut the water off for quite a while. We emptied our tank. All right, we could give it a chance to catch up. All right, how can we... 64.80 a minute. This one and the other one are finishing almost at exactly the same time. So it looks like about 200 liters per, or 190 liters per cycle. Looks like the other machine right there is just ever so slightly faster than this machine. By a split second. And then sometimes they're exactly the same. Okay. Is the tank catching up? No. Okay, so what we need to do... let's grab a chemical processor out of our... since we're gonna come over here to our equipment anyway. That's a casting. Alright, we need a chemical processor. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the liquid intake. Let's put the containers in there. Put those in. Got an extra steam turbine for some reason. Hang on. No chemical processors. All right, everything else we need, or we'll want to have anyway, and we've got these two belts. That's foundation. Those are reds, those are yellows. We can put yellows there. Yeah, that'll work. All right, we've got a lot of greens and blues, but anyway, let's make a chemical plant, which is casting chemical. It's the output side. That's the input side. And immediately it's going to work. Okay. That should now put the tank in a positive flow. Should start catching up. That delay in between cycles should be shorter and shorter. Wonder if it would make a difference. Oops. Wonder if it would make a difference. If I did this. No, it's still the same amount of delay. All right. It's gonna be a little bit before that catches up. These tanks are full. Almost full. Which means the other place that it's being used not that one. Oh, there it goes. It just took a little bit to catch up. There we go. Well, it's going down more than it's going up. Oh, because the train's filling up. Yep, now it's going to start filling. But it shouldn't come down any lower than that. All right, that's just over 50%. I think the buffer's filling up nicely now. Okay. And we'll be able to see when the train starts filling. All right, it made it to full. Cool. And boom, they're off. Okay. And the train is leaving just now. Yep, both of those are full. And it's just going to top up. That one's topped up. That one's topped up. Yep, 10 seconds is just fine. That one is full. That one is full. It'll wait 10 seconds here. Excellent. Steam is in the loop. Yeah, we got a lot of power in the network. Mr. Hunter. Yeah, it's good, mate. 30 steam turbines. So these only kick in at night, so it's daytime. Right now, solar is taking the lion's share of the burden, with only a little help from steam during the daytime, which means we probably need a few more solar panels. And then at nighttime, the steam turbines should kick in. So 120, about 124 megawatts. $123 to $124. Yay, home sweet home. Welcome home, mate. Gotta love the comfort of the home. More snow? What? It's May. We should do, so it's going to snow at night. -4. Oh, approximately 4 inches. It's warm it's warmish right now, but it, going down, yeah, overnight. Crazy. Wow. What's our time of day? It is, game time is 4:45. So this should shift pretty soon. You know, I do remember late springs when I lived in Denver, or near Denver, in Aurora. Because of the polar, because of what dips down from Canada. Then back to upper 60s, yep. See, that's the thing. That's what makes people sick, is the extremes. When temperatures shift from daytime high temperatures to nighttime low, that's when people start to get flu and colds and that kind of stuff. Yeah, indeed. All right, so this should shift off of solar, and steam turbines should be able to make up the difference. Yeah, it's not for, yeah, you got to be pretty tough. Got to be pretty tough. All right, 6:15. We should be in it, seeing that shift here any minute now. Yeah, so it's dry snow. It doesn't, you can't make a snowman or snowball or anything like that. It doesn't pack because there's no moisture and it's too dry. Humidity's way down, around 38%. Okay, where's our shift? Maybe it was at 2000 hours that it shifted. There it comes. Oh yeah, we're in the negatives. Our batteries are taking over. Because we're only doing 108. We need 124. We need another 16. Probably 19 megawatts, looks like. Or another 20. It looks like the batteries are probably gonna... Yeah, it looks like the batteries are gonna do just fine to make it through the night. Seeing 128 megawatts right at the top. Yeah, so probably another 20 megawatts in steam power will do just fine. I mean, I don't mind the batteries kicking on. There's plenty of stored potential in the batteries to last all through the night. So 176 gigajoules to start. Yeah, that's going down really slow. That's plenty to last through the night. All right, that's fine. Just so that we remember, there's going to be a point there when the batteries won't be able to keep up for the overnight. Good song, Bandit. Yeah, indeed. Who does Red Solo Cup? Is that Toby Keith, or is that who does Red Solo Cup? Toby Keith? Yeah. Chicken fried? What? Party time? Oh my god. I hate those. And it's not going to play anyway. Well, we'll see what that's all about. DJ covers. Don't know what that's all about. Okay, anyway. Back to the game. Okay, so we got trains doing their thing. Very cool. Where'd my lights go? Oh, just saw them. Okay. These aren't lit up very good, are they? Lower portions lit pretty good underneath here. These aren't lit very good. Well, that's a pretty big bounding box. Wow. Nowhere looks very decent. Weird. All right, anyway. Yeah. Huh. That was it for Red Solo Cup. Wow, these guys are really backed up. Are we that full? Must have did good somewhere if we're overproducing that much. Yeah, well, there's a lot of them sitting over here waiting to unload. Wow. Indeed. All right. There's certainly nobody starving for product, that's for sure. All right, we got an ad break coming up. So we'll do our bio break, stretch, hydrate, caffeinate, all that good stuff when we get into our ad break. Might want to use trains. Might want to use trains. I would like these to be 10 machines long for most of them. Anyway, all right, we'll figure that out when we get back from break, which will be starting any moment now, and then we'll see you after we're all stretched and hydrated and whatnot. All right, hang in there, everybody. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned. All right, we are almost all back. And it's daytime. Yay. All right, so this is such a great game. There's so much to take a look at. Actually, we do have blueprints. Welcome back, everybody. Well, actually, it's a copy thing. I forgot how to do the copy thing. Oh, I missed that by one whole block. Actually, don't see a factory that's... This one might need expanding. These are all kind of off. Well, only on a little bit. This one's 4 or 5. We might expand that one a little bit. All right, let's see. What was the copy? Nope, not that one. Oh. Look at that. Oh, how about that? Little icons. Oh, I like that. That's what U does. Actually, these guys are pretty stocked up. We got plenty in the buffer and everything. That's why they're not on, because they're in a buffer. This one doesn't have a buffer, because it's got 10 machines. $47 in that one. This one doesn't have a buffer. 53 in that one. Oh, what's this telling us? Oh, cool. Zero circuit boards. Oh, look at that. How handy is that? Oh, I like that U function. A question mark? Because it's empty. What's going on here? Oh, we must have fed some extras in there. which means we could probably move this right there. Get rid of that one. Just about fill that bad boy up. Well, how cool is that handy little feature? I just identified a mistake in the production line because of that. So that's the U key that turns on the machine and storage features. Okay, so instead of using these massive cargo pads, this is where trains are going to be super handy. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Trains probably move at the same speed as cargo ships. Oh my God, Aerosmith, what a great song. Oh yeah, we need to fix this. So apparently you only need one port to satisfy the molten demand. So we can literally disconnect these. Yep. Sure does. Oh. Aha. Look at that. What a handy tool. Look at, there's one over here too. What a handy tool. Change recipe. What an excellent tool. Okay, we can shorten this one just by, yeah, connecting right here. And we should only need one. So we turn that into a T. That should still supply all of these machines with everything they need. Says 6350. Throughput capacity was actually exceeded. All right, so only one connection needed. That's too cool. That is too cool. Wow. All right, so we managed to fit one of those with casting machine backup. How did we do that copy paste thing? Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I played, I forgot all the little cheats. We used to mark an area that would copy it. What was that key? So it's none of the shortcut keys at the bottom right, the CFUVLMGB. Wonder if they included that in F menus.
Hey, Rocket.
Hey, Bandit. Oh, was it K? Oh, it was. Yes, it was. Thank you very much. Sea Assault? And welcome to the community, mate. All right, and then there was, let's see. To copy that and move it was these arrows. Oh no, that stretches. Um, um, K, is it K again? No, I think K cancels it. Oh, right. Yes, there it is. The radial menu. The radial menu. Indeed. Confirm the copy. Copy in place. There it is. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much for that. Well, you beat mine 100%, mate. I got like one working brain cell and it's almost always overloaded, and oh my god, that was one of those moments where if you don't, my muscle memory is about gone. That's crazy. You know, what have I got? I've got like I got almost 900 hours playtime in this game, and I couldn't remember that simple thing.
It's not that simple.
Well, you know,
Give yourself a break.
yeah, I haven't played in so long that the muscle memory went poof. Okay, so all right, now to cancel, because we're not using this, is select area. So that we're going to select our new area. And we want to select from that point. Oops. We're going to select from this point all the way out to this point. Doesn't have to be all the way up there. But anyway, before we place it, let's take this. Get rid of that. And then I believe that's it. All right, now I got to go get a couple of green machines. And it looks like also some... Am I out of those already? I don't know if I have any green machines in storage. Yeah, I'm out of 2-lane. Oh, actually, it looks like we're gonna need them for all those slots. Actually, I'm going to need a few more of those. Ah. All right, let's go get some green machines out of the equipment storage. So, Sai, how long you been, playing Foundry? Obviously long enough that that kind of stuff's in actual memory. Unlike my case. Oh my god, no green machines. Wow. Crazy. Thought for sure I had a few of those around. They actually copied that recipe. I wonder... I have a feeling that if I place this one as a normal machine, the recipe's not going to get... Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Yep. And bada bink, bada boom. Done. That U function is just sweet as. That's just crazy good. Well, I've been sitting at roughly $500,000 profit a day for a long time. Let's see. No. Got all our researchers done that we wanted to do. We're at level 9 mining efficiency. Level 5 pump jack. You know what? We could probably get our pump jacks up a little bit. Let's see. What was the other info key? Yeah, I haven't done these guys in a long time. Okay, so what was my methodology? I was doing, let's see, the level 5. We were upgrading. We were upgrading proficiency until we reached some point that we went back to product quality. See if I can remember what we were doing. So was it every 10 levels? I bet it was. Maybe? Every 10 levels of proficiency and we upgraded productivity? I bet you that's what it was. We reached level 20. Oh, right. So what we did is every product quality level. So level 1 is 10 production. Level 2 is 20. Level 3 means start building toward. So, yep. Okay, I think I remember now. It's been a while. Except this should be a 1 still. Oh, we got a productivity. This one's out of sync. So this should be level 4, and then we reach 40. All right. And we seriously need to start expanding and selling robots, but before we do that, I just want to make sure we have the normal robot production started. We haven't even used the new machines yet. We got almost 45 million in the bank. Hang on. What am I looking at? Finances. There we go. Right. So we're making 465,000 profit a day. We've got no debt. We do have external storage fees, which seem to be varying a little bit between, well, I guess our hub or our spaceship has changed capacity. It's growing. So we've grown a little over 40,000. 44,000 in storage. Spaceship refueling rate about 12.6 a day. Market earnings. Oh, actually, our profit after spending. So we were at 388 and we've dropped down to 344. So I was right, 44K in storage fees. You own more Firmalite than you are able to store on the station. We're paying for external storage. Right. We either spend it or pay for or expand our storage. We were spending it somewhere. Oh, it was on space station improvements. Well, we're pretty steady, pretty solid on sales. We haven't dipped in any of the markets. I'm sure we're at the bottom of the list here. Yep. I don't know any of these. I don't know if these are real world companies. I think these are in-game only companies, and they're different for every player. These are like NPC companies you're competing against. I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, no debts. All right, so our biggest seller, 316,000, 245,000, 180. So it looks like our transport bot is the big seller, but probably the lowest value. So where's our price on these bad boys? Price configuration disabled? What? Oh, additional sales can be disabled fully. I bet you they're all price configuration disabled. Yeah, they're all disabled. Is that something new? Sales platform sales. Oh, that's right, because we're not doing, we turned off sales platform. Right, because we're only selling to contracts. Because a sales platform can throw everything off. Right, casual customers, which is not a steady rate. And unpredictable volume of sales. Sale prices are expected to be 30% lower than average market prices. Right, selling excess. All right, so what have we got in storage? We need to expand our storage, or hang on. Where's our... Nope, wrong one. Yeah, space station. Yeah, we need to start unlocking trades for parts. I'm not going to sell ore. I probably should, nah, but I don't know. I'm not going to sell ore, and I'm not going to sell plates or rods. Or gravel, or mineral rock. No, I'm not going to do steel beams either. All right, that takes care of that. So that'll help drop our... What's our bank vault look like? Vault. Permalite vault. That could help. Let's do that. All right, that'll steady us up a little bit. Okay, that should help reduce external storage fees for our Fermalite. And we probably want to keep in mind that we need to make some Fermalite sheets. Well, maybe increase our production for Fermalite sheets. We're going to have to, because we need to get into building... We need to get into building our robots. I mean, not just our bots, but our actual robots. I mean, these are robots, but yeah. But now that we have trains, oh my gosh. What an awesome addition. That's going to make a huge positive impact on production. And that'll reduce running belts and pipes all over the map. Crazy. All right. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of strategy, because there is a lot of that, oops. A lot of that new mechanic. You know what else there is that I forgot to take a look at? Robot workstations. Robots can work here to improve various machines. Improve them in which way? And do they work anywhere? Okay, robot workstations. Where you can put your robots to work so that they can improve the factory. The workstation affects buildings in front of it. Oh my god, it's directional? So during construction, the area it affects is visualized. Any buildings which are at least partially inside can be improved by the workstation. Improved how? They have to put a bot or robot into the workstation. Either or? Interact with the workstation to open the related UI. Not every bot robot is able to improve every building. Check their item tooltips to find out how each bot robot can be used. Oh, bummer. A little bit of discovery. Each building can only be affected by one workstation and stops working if it is inside the area of multiple workstations. Really? Each building can only be affected by one workstation. This is showing 2. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. One building, one workstation. Increases the speed at which the machine operates. What if it's a maximum machine, like green assemblers? So, produces free items from time to time. That can mess up your calculations. For machines like assemblers, this means that after every 4th, depending on efficiency crafting action, another free crafting action will be instantly completed. After the 10th action, a free 11th crafting. Machines like miners, this means it'll deplete the vein slower. Yep, because it's producing an extra. Okay. Xeno power cores. Advanced workstations have optional slots for Xeno power cores, allowing the effects of assigned bots or robots to be further boosted. Oh my god. This one's showing 2 buildings in range. I don't understand this 1-to-1 ratio. Each building can only be affected by one workstation. All right, maybe they're English. Maybe their English sucks and they don't know how to explain it properly. Guess we're gonna have to check that. I don't want to get too fully involved in that because we're at 25 minutes. I think I had a spreadsheet on these as to what we were producing, so we could keep track of what we needed to make. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 different bots. I'm pretty sure we don't have 18 production lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 of them in production. And they are going straight up to the space station. Mr. Dragonheart, how are you doing, mate? I know, for me too, it's been too long. Crazy too long. I know, it's my muscle memory sucks. My muscle memory sucks, but it is bringing some back. Alright, so this is kind of handy. So we're doing cleaning bots here. Heavy duty transport bots. Transport bot normal. Combat drone. Mining drone. Transport drone. science assistant drone, and then the maintenance drone. Right, so, alright, the ship platform's going up to the space station, that's fine. These cargo pods, these are gonna be gone. Poof. How have you been, Mr. Dragon? And happy Cinco de Mayo, almost. So since these platforms are nice and chunky, we can put the trains right up here and just connect them to the storage box. So that they can deliver to the storage box. And then loop all the way around and go back and get some more. Oh, I'm loving trains. Yeah, so a bunch of new stuff in here, Dragon. So we got all these trains, train stations, trains, tracks, and signals. We've got, where are they? They are, well, we've got a new liquid intake adapter. We've got the robot power set, the workstations we've had for a little bit, just haven't played with them much. And I think the Omni Analyzer is new. And then we've got high-tech construction material is new. High-tech robot parts. High-tech machinery parts. This impure high-density olemite, I don't know how long that's been around. This stuff, reactor, this fuel. So we've got xenocrystal sludge, reactive briquette, and reactor fuel mix recipe. Haven't played with any of that yet. I'm getting around to it. I haven't even looked at the science factory to see if there's anything more than 5 science packs. Oh, and of course, scout bots are new. Some of these are new in here, I didn't remember. Hazard bot is new, robot is new. I'm going to be getting into those, that'll be fun. Yeah, that's exactly. I just was picking up on that idea with the workstations and assigning robots to them and stuff. I don't have enough time to get fully involved in that. I only got 20 minutes left on my stream today. We got new... I'm loving these neon tubes decor. It's about the only decor that I really am interested in. But that'll just be playtime stuff, you know. Shaped charges are new to me. They might have been around for a while in this heavy explosive. I don't know when Tier 2 came out for explosives. Maybe those have been around for a while, I'm not sure. Irrigation tool, I think, is new to me. And then, of course, all of these Xeno power plant modular buildings. Gonna have to play with making those. Oh, yeah. I am glad you're playing Star Rupture. Right. So, I'm assuming you've gotten certain level of core going, like core level 3s, 4s, 5s, and whatnot. Yeah, I need to stop by your stream sometime and see that all in action, because myself and Hunter, we're seeing massive amounts of bugs coming from. Yep, I did the same thing. One core up to level 2, and I'm able to defend the one monolith that's affected. There's usually 2, maybe, and sometimes 3 waves, but generally there's 2 waves that come through, and I've got 3 or 4 of the bigger turrets and 2 smaller ones. And they handle it pretty well. And I've discovered some things as well too. Even though the monolith might be charged up from 2 ruptures, it'll stay charged until you come back into the area, which will trigger it to spawn the critters. So if you're not in the area after 2 ruptures, it'll just stay charged and it won't spawn until you come back to the area. So it won't attack your base unless you're there. So you don't have to worry about destruction of unintended. So did you build a wall around your base, or did you build a wall around the monolith? I made a little, you know, I channeled them. I made a little Venturi effect. I put wall about halfway around in a semicircle and left 1 opening between the monolith and my base, so that all the bugs channeled through that 1 opening. Which has turned out to work pretty good, actually. Yes, right. That's what I meant. So I'm not sure if the coverage area of the core is based on chunk size. But yeah, once you come within the area of that core, it triggers the monolith. Yeah, I didn't mean to inaccurately associate that to proximity to the monolith, but I've only got 1 monolith that's being activated by my tier 2 core. Oh, a leak in the defense? Yeah. Man, I gotta see that. I've gotta start homeschooling Peanut here in about 15 minutes. When are you streaming Star Rupture next? Yep, I did a semicircle ring of towers around mine. Gotta love the crossfire. Nice. I love this U key. Ah, I got 3 reds, 4 reds. I love this new U key. I can see what's not working that's supposed to be working. Does not have a recipe. How about that? This is such a handy feature, so you can turn this on and off. We got a whole bunch of something not working here. Oh, it's empty. How awesome is that? Wednesday? Yep, okay, cool. That's cool. It's Tuesday here, so about 2 days from now. Oh my god, no recipes on these guys also. I love this feature. This is so awesome. Thursday for me, yep, awesome. That'll work out just fine. I need to put more lights down so I can see what's going on. We got some red over here. That looks like an empty, yep. Empty techno mine. Oh, there's some red over here as well. Right, so have you gotten to the blast furnace stage, the modular buildings? Wonder what's going on here. Oh, did you see that icon change? The icon rotates depending on where you're looking at it from. How cool is that? Oh, ads. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna stick here. I'm gonna play through the ads here. Just because we're so close to the end of stream. Oh, it was red. Oh, okay, so it was a lack of materials. Which that's fine because it's intermittent anyway. Okay. And this one's not operating. Because of lack of materials. Which would be plates. Oh yeah, that was just to make solar. Okay, right. That's hand making stuff. Okay, that's fine. Yay. Oh, this is so cool to be able to just run over your productions and see what is and isn't working. Look at that, it shows you the battery state, fully charged. How cool is that? Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I just worked through the ad because we're so close to the end of stream anyway. I'm just loving these icons that we can turn on and off. And it even tells you what's on each of these platforms right on the front. Oh, well, I've got storage units. Those are storage units. So glass, CPUs, robot arms, explosives. That's just too awesome. So these, of course, are going to be the pickup points for the train. And we will send them over there to the bot factory instead of using this massive amount of real estate. So we've got production lines feeding, which will be able to reorganize and straighten those out nicely for train stations. Oh man, I love trains. And here's a train already. And you can click on the train and adjust the train schedule, which is very cool. So this particular train is loading up with ignium enriched water. Yep, we can do that. So the trains are very awesome. Let's here he is. He just showed up over here. And this one is just tank cars. So we're filling them up with ignium enriched water. There's the engine. So the train station, the two cargo ports. And he's heading down below to deliver to these two stops. One is the geothermals here. So he'll go down and come around, stop. Then he'll go around and deliver there. And then he'll come around and do the loop-de-loop and come back up and refuel. Something really neat about these rails, Dragon, that I think you'll appreciate. So when you grab a rail and you lay it down, of course, I'm sure you're thinking, oh my God, all of that tunneling I have to do to clear a path. Nope. All you got to do is, and I'll do one from here. All you got to do is aim to place a rail, click and drag, and boom, everything in its way goes away. And the other thing is, which is really cool, is just like belts and whatnot, you can use Q to lower the track. And if you lower the track, it digs a tunnel. Yep, we're loving it. Absolutely loving it. So it just makes those little stair-steppy things, which is pretty cool. For the tank, so here's I'll give you an overview of the station. So this is a loading station. This one's 100% full at 25,000 liters. The tank cars hold those 25,000 liters. I've got two tank cars, so 50,000 liters. They move just about as fast. I mean, when he gets up to speed, he moves just about as fast as the cargo ships do. And also you can click on the front of the hitch to get the train schedule. You can also ride on the front. You can't get inside and ride it. I know, right? It would be awesome to get inside and ride. That's what I was looking for to begin with. But you can stand on the front like this. So what I did is, even though each loading dock will hold the 25,000 liters that's in the tanks of each car, I also put in a matching pair of storage tanks here just to keep the buffer full so that the machines are never looking for or waiting for maybe a slow train or a train that's got an extra long delivery route or something like that. So I just put the buffers in to have them there. Yeah. Always err on the side of caution, have a little bit of buffer involved, you know. So each of these is holding 25,000 liters. I've only got one tank put there, but I'm going to put another one in. And it fuels those geothermal generators, which they just make the steam for the steam turbines, and then the steam turbines converts it to power. Yeah, so I haven't used any train signals because I've got a single train dedicated on a track doing something at this point. I haven't built them out yet. Yeah, water seam, age old, that's right. And now these are liquid tanks. I'll pop on over to the solid materials cargo, which are, so far I've only got one moving solid cargo. That's this train right here. So this one is unloading wafers, and the back sides of these, so you'll notice that when you go to place one of these, you'll get a choice of either a liquid cargo dock or a solids. The solids have the belts. Oh! And the liquids, of course, have pipe connections where these belt connections are. And then a train station to go with them. There is a little bit of a height restriction, so I didn't measure it, but I think it's 5 blocks. It is... Yeah, you can't build them on top, but anyway. Oh, hang on. It's a 7 block restriction. So from the ground to the overhead is 7 blocks. Which I believe is the same height for the stations. Eight blocks. 8 blocks for the stations, 7 blocks for the trains. But yeah, I'm loving the trains. The trains are working so fabulously. Dang, it's just don't get enough time to stream anymore. Having to homeschool Peanut and do the domestic thing. But, yeah. That's where we're at. Yeah, you know what? It's been worth the wait. You know, I'm glad they took their time. I'm glad they worked diligently on it. And I can't wait to put some Xeno power up because I would love some of this nuclear fuel, I guess it is. Put some of those up in place of my solar and steam. But there's so much more now content in the game. Oh my God, so worth the purchase price. So worth it. And getting better all the time. Let's take a look and see. So we started at 69 degrees this morning. I think it reached about 81 or 2. 80. With a feels like temperature of 84. We got a little bit of rain way up north, but nothing's going to bother us. Yeah, so not too bad. That takes care of our Cinco de Mayo as we work our way into the Western world's Cinco de Mayo. All right, well, Dragon, always great to have you, mate. May the 4th, yes. And in case you're not aware of the shift, the popular shift, so Revenge of the 5th has actually changed to Revenge of the 6th because it sounds more like Sith and it doesn't conflict with Cinco de Mayo, so they're not celebrating two different funtainment ideas at the same time. So pop culture has shifted Revenge of the Sith to Revenge of the 6th. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They had two pretty good valid ones, you know, so I'm good with it. May the 4th be with you, Cinco de Mayo and Revenge of the 6th. Kind of just lines up nicely, too. I'm liking that. Let's see who in our community is online and doing what.
Thanks for the stream.
No worries. Bandit, you still doing mod duties in the other channels, yeah?
They ended when I came on to voice.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, we had a good stream today. Extremely limited interruptions from Peanut, which is good. Yeah, so we had a pretty good stream, and we got a lot of things done. Some more stuff discovered, some more construction done. Let's see. YOLO's doing his Dead by Daylight thing. Nethercloud's doing Project Zomboid. Big Vito's doing the Farm Sim. Blue Spark's doing some Kerbal Space Program. I saw some updates to that one.
That might be fun to go see.
Yeah, Kerbal Space, that's a good one. It's up there with Stationeers or what's that one? Yeah, I guess it is Stationeers where you have to build to survive and there's all kinds of mechanics and electrical stuff you got to do. No worries, Dragon. Thanks for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we'll raid Blue Spark and see what kind of trouble he's getting up to. He's in a hangar building some wicked-looking space thingies. So, all right. Well, thanks, Bandit, for the redeems and the support. 85 stream streak. That's very awesome. And thanks to Secretera for the redeems. Thanks to everybody that came by today. Mr. Dragonheart, don't forget to check him out. Mr. Jack PS9. Don't forget to check out all of these guys, including Mass Bandit and Psy Assault, brand new to the community. Welcome in. And of course, we saw Mr. Hunter, huge supporter of the stream with massive donation. Mr. Zombie, of course, is in today. And Mr. Toxic Pig. Don't forget to check out the Toxic Pig. Don't worry, you won't catch anything. And yeah, that takes care of today's Cinco de Mayo, and we'll be back on stream tomorrow at our normal time, hopefully, as we get back into our new schedule. And let's keep our fingers crossed that the bottom of the Spectre scroller or credit screen is working today. It didn't work yesterday so good. But anyway, let's head on over to our outro screen for all of the official thank yous for anybody that I might have missed. Yay, it's working. Woohoo! And it looks like Mr. Dragonheart, Mr. Dumb Hunter, Mr. Zombie Roni, Mr. Jack PS9, Mass Bandit, Psy Assault, Sakatera, and Toxic Pig. Thank you all. It's been absolutely awesome. I will give you some rating tools because I forgot to do that. So you can just copy and paste whichever one applies to you as either a subscriber or non-subscriber. And then spam the hell out of our victim that we're about to raid. So let me start up the raid on that and get it loaded up, because we like it. All right, then, everybody, have a great day, great morning, great evening, great afternoon, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world. That's it from me, the Rocket Wolf, and the Rocket Wolf Studios. Stand by for the raid. It's coming in a few seconds. See ya.